Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Minecraft with me, Lathrix. Still getting used to that. And of course, welcome back to our lovely swamp manor. So off camera, I've done a little bit of work just trying to sketch how I want this thing to look, and I've actually done some sketches in real life because I'm so bad at trying to visualize how I want things to look. Now, sadly today, I have got a really bad throat, so expect me to talk a little bit weirder than usual. I've been fighting a summer flu for like the last 2 weeks. Even now, I kind of need a break. But of course, when I'm sick, what I end up doing is playing games which relax me, and of course, Minecraft is currently on the top of that list. So, what do I want to do with the rest of this building? Well, what I think I'm going to do is have a roof section here, and then a larger roof behind it. That way it's got way more depth, and this is where the main staircase is going to be. In fact, I may have built the house a little bit too big for the current patio, so I may need to extend this a little bit out. Which is weird, because the main issue to begin with is I thought the house would be too small. Again, not too great at visualizing designs. Over here, I'm going to have one of those roof sections, so only the first section, but not the entranceway. That way, it'll look a bit asymmetrical, look a little bit more natural, and I think it'll look okay. But before we do that, what we're going to do is go into the mineshaft over here, because I found an abandoned mineshaft when I was trying to get some cobble, since I do want to highlight the edges as well, probably with stone, maybe stone brick, just to break up the monotony, because at the moment, although I do want it to look quite dark and dreary, it is the Swamp Manor. It's a bit too boring at the moment, I will admit that, so we need some other colours just to break it up. I was going to use regular wood, but because of the patio, it ends up looking like the patio is devouring the design. So, with all that out of the way, let's go into the mineshaft. And whilst we're on our way, I would like to say a huge thank you to all the support of this series so far. I know it's very cliche to say, but since we are playing Minecraft, which is probably the most cliche thing in the world at the moment, I figured I may as well. It has really warmed my heart, though, to see all the comments, all the likes, all that stuff, since I was really nervous about playing Minecraft on the channel, since it's just such a huge departure from the usual stuff, and my stamina apparently is also coming back. I need to make this a little bit taller, don't I, so I can't stop hitting my head all the darn time. So I can stop hitting my head all the time. As I said, I am sick, my mind is frazzled. And here is a mineshaft, and instantly, here's some iron. Beautiful. Now, we're only 1 or 2... levels away from diamond. If we can find some diamond here, that would be wonderful. But honestly, I'm just after things like iron and all that other good stuff. Well, there's not much to see, but there is a lot of iron. We're already on 14, 15, 16. Along with lots and lots of mushrooms. And some lapis. Lovely. Okay, we should now be at level 15, and if I'm correct, that's where diamonds can spawn, or at least that used to be the right level. So I'm hoping that's still the same. Even if not, all we're going to do is just follow along. Ooh. With the mineshaft is what I was going to say, but then I can also hear water, so I'm assuming there's a cave just past this point. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, back into the mineshaft. You cannot escape once you have entered, apparently. What I would really love is just one more diamond so that we can make a diamond pickaxe, and then I can use the Mending book on that. Apparently, the Mending book is actually incredibly rare, and that enchantment is one of the best, since it heals up your items as you get experience. So thank you for everyone who told me that, because that sounds absolutely phenomenal. Essentially a never-breaking item. Oof. Let's just grab some cobble and make sure we don't burn in the lava. I love shields. Whoa, what was that? It like charged forward at me. Well, I'm okay with this. Already got melon seeds back at home. Oh, I can hear a zombie, and there you are. Sorry, mate, but these are now my melon seeds. Silly melon zombies. Oh, hello. Reflexes of a cat. A cat that's been, horribly maimed at some point. But a cat nonetheless. Well, whilst I'm down here, I may as well do a little bit of strip mining, purely because I do need all this cobble for stone. And I wonder how this stuff looks when it's polished. I'll grab one stack and see if I like it for the inside of the building or anything. But yeah, I want at least 3 or 4 stacks of cobble before I'm out of this place. And since we're on the level for diamonds, may as well do it here. Accidentally found hell. Well, that's good. Now that's a proper vein of diamond. And with that, I am getting out of here. So, we can either go all the way back and try and find our way through the maze that is the abandoned mineshaft, or we could just dig up. And I think that's probably for the best. I know the coordinates of our swamp manor, so I'll go back towards that first of all, which is over here. And then I'll just dig back up, and then hopefully we'll get to the surface nice and safe. Oh yeah, I have full iron armor now. That is way less scary. Oh no, half a heart, my soul. Really, I didn't block it. Come on, I'm mocking you. At least let me block. Thank you. Now, back to what we were doing. And I would love that lapis. Not quite sure what it's used for still. I think it's used in enchanting, but I have never enchanted anything. So that is definitely also a goal before the end of the series. In fact, currently, my goals are finish the manor, do something interesting with redstone. I don't know what yet, so suggestions are very welcome. And enchant at least 1 item. Or get a full kit of enchanted items. I know you can enchant armor since I've seen it. I've also seen the curse of binding. Still don't know what that does. Still not going to find out. It's a curse. I'm not going to wear the cursed boots which are currently in my chest. As in wooden chest back at home. Ooh, this is good. Getting nice and high up. And there we are, back down. However, excellent. Okay, so from here, we just dig back up. It's the safest way, in my opinion, because this way I don't go through caves, I don't get shot at. Ooh, and occasionally I find iron. How many stacks of iron do I have? I have 1, 2, and a half. I have 2.5 stacks of iron from this. Originally, I was meant to be mining for like 10 minutes. I've been down here for almost an hour, I've got to be honest, just slowly exploring. Could have been faster, but it's been very chill. So I was looking back at footage, and it turns out I went right past the chest. So I decided to come back. You want to know something, dear listeners? Oh, hello, golden apple. Well, other than that, I'm just smiling at the moment. Minecraft has this way of just being so ridiculously enjoyable, especially when you're not used to anything anymore. I am really happy to be playing this. No way. I just randomly started digging up. That was perfect. What in the waffles are you? Are they llamas? Or alpacas? To be fair, with my terrible knowledge of animals, they could be anything. Hello? Oh. It's you too. Ooh, you sell gunpowder. Very expensively. You are a wandering traveller. Oh. He must be off now. His people need him. Okay. Okay, so how do I build an anvil? Since I need that to enchant my diamond pickaxe. Which I'm about to make as well. I have no idea. Does it require an iron block? Because I have a horrible feeling like it does. 3 blocks of iron. Thankfully, we have an insane amount of iron here, so that's fine. 1, 2, 3. And then we make ourselves an anvil. Putting you there. Floating in midair, that's fine. Take our diamonds back out. Make a diamond pickaxe. Enchant the diamond pickaxe. Everyone is happy. Diamond pickaxe plus enchanting. But ooh, I can change its name. Can you do that for free? Enchantment cost 1. I don't know what that means. Is that going to be experience? Probably is. Well, hopefully I can change its name later. Cost 2. I'm 26. I'm now 24. We now have the diamond pickaxe with mending. Can you add other enchantments to the same item using the books? I don't know. Either way, though, If anyone has a good name for the diamond pickaxe, tell me in the comments below. I will be naming this thing. So on the upside, it definitely breaks up the entire building, which is great. You can tell where the roof outline is, which is lovely. The downside is I don't particularly like the actual colour itself. I feel like it contrasts a bit too much, but I am someone who likes very subtle colours. I don't like particularly bright or particularly standy out styles. I mean, this isn't that bright though, is it? Wow, it really shows the issue with my preferential colour palettes. And again, if you look at my From the Depths build, you'll see a lot of very muted colours. Yeah, I think I like it. I definitely like it more from the side as well. That looks nice. So I'll continue building with it, and then when it's finished, we'll have a final verdict. For now, though, let's design... Ow. Let's design the side, and get some proper work done. I am already starting to run out of time, because of how long I spent mining, and just faffing around. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, that effect wore off, didn't it? That was the whole, if you go to a village, you spawn... Oh, hello. You spawn a raid, but apparently I'm the one being raided. Interesting. I'm afraid to say, fellows, this is my swamp. Did I mention I love shields? Because I love shields. Stop hitting yourself. Oh dear, now I've got the bad omen again. Come on. Well, that was easy. And we leveled up, thanks. So this would be the easiest way to do this. We simply have the same style of roof section there repeat itself here and here, just have these slightly smaller. That way, this top section is still dominant, and it all looks okay. The only problem I have is that I do not like this corner in the slightest. I would like this to look more like it's sort of jutting out of this, but that won't work if we have this as dominant. Oh, I see, I've done it the wrong way around. Well, the wrong way around for that effect. I still want this to be dominant, so I am doing it the right way around in my head, just for this effect to work, it just doesn't. So, yeah, I guess that's just how we're going to play it. And also, should this be stone or should this stay as it is? I don't really know. Let's go stone for now, we can always change it later. Okay, so we'll continue this, and then we'll see how it looks once the roofing section is complete. Okay, so how about like this? So this is the tallest this arch is going. Which should be okay. Though it's going to be really flat on the top now I'm looking at it. Huh. How do I fix that then? Maybe we only have one single block, which will be the one underneath. Then bring this down so it still arcs a little bit. Again, I just want this to be as dominant as possible so it looks like one is coming out of the other. To add a bit more depth. But I feel like if I stop now, it's going to be way too flat on the top. Yeah, that should not be like this. Okay. I'm learning. So we have one block there. Then, how about if we go straight into this? That way, this is different to that. Yes, I like this. Yeah, that's what I wanted. This going into that, so this is different from this. We don't have the corners. That looks really nice. In fact, we could just go that all the way, but I feel like it would break up the pattern too much. Yep, that's perfect. So now, we go flat for a while. Or, we could put down some half slabs, so it's not completely flat, but once again, goes into this without merging. I'm slowly getting the hang of... If I'm placing down stairs... Wow, I'm slowly getting the hang of this, as I place stairs rather than whole blocks. Every time I feel like I'm getting the hang of something. So how big do we want this to be? Not much bigger than this, if it even goes to the same size. So actually, I'd say stop now. We just need to bear in mind I'm going to have a second arch there, so it can't be too small. Here's the center. Yeah, that's fine. As long as that's one smaller. Okay, just by adding a half slab there, that adds way more texture, though we can now see this. Oh, I guess we could just go with slabs all the way down. That's a great idea, Lathrix. Would this look too weird? So the idea I'm going with here is I want a window here, but we're kind of blocking too much of it already. So what I'd like to do is go from that to a half slab. And then back to the stairs again here. That way we can have a window here so we can see out. It looks a bit forced though, I think. But I would just like the window there, there's the thing. I will be spending some time on the second floor, since this is going to have at least 2 floors, and then probably a basement as well. And I would like some more view, and of course more light. The more windows we have, the easier that'll be. So keep on going like this. But yeah, that is really forced, isn't it? I don't think this is going to look good. Yeah, it could be a bit too far out as well, that's the problem. Really is a bit too far out, but then that allows us to do more stuff there. We can add some railings. No, it isn't too far out because I want to do so much stuff here. It's going to be like this shape. There's so many things I've rebuilt, by the way, right now. I'm sorry if our progress is a bit slow, but I'm still very much learning all of this. So, I do like it, but it is just too thin. So what we could do, I guess, is just extend everything by 1. So this goes that way by 1, and so does the next level. Just making sure, though, that it's not too wide. Because what I really don't want is this to outshadow the front and the back, which should be the more dominant sides. But I think that's going to be fine, because we have built the front very wide. Yeah, okay, let's go back up, and let's extend everything by 1. Okay, there needs to be more stuff on the front here, but even before we tidy it up and add more stuff to make it look a bit more natural, that looks so much better now it's been widened. And it'll look better as well when all this stuff is on that side, so I'll quickly do that, and then we've pretty much finished the entrance. So now I finally have a proper way to get from the floor to our patio, without placing blocks all the time, or using blocks I've already placed. Okay, I am happy with that. Doing the internals is going to be a nightmare as well. This is taking forever, but I am having a lot of fun. So I ended up getting distracted. There we are, the patio now wraps all the way around. It doesn't quite connect fully here, because I'm still not 100% sure how we're going to deal with this. So there's one thing I'm thinking about doing, and that's at the back, what we could have, rather than just this going to the ground, we could have it on stilts. Similar to this. Remember, this is a swamp. It would make some sense to have this... Hello, zombie? To have this raised above the ground, try to keep the damp away from all the wood. But at the same time, that would make building the basement and stuff a bit more difficult. Well, not too difficult, because all we need is a little pathway down, some ladders, and then we can dig out an area. But I'm not too sure. I still also want this to wrap around the back as well, because I love this pattern I've built on the other side. But it makes less sense without the patio. I mean, we could just extend the patio behind the building, but then that doesn't seem natural either. I want it to be a bit more one-sided. Either way, I still haven't extended that, so let's get back to that. Wow, I am so easily distracted. So many things to do. So here's an issue I haven't really thought about enough, and that is this window here means that we're going to have this floor at this level. That's going to be incredibly cramped when you first enter the building. Now, there's a couple of ways we can do that. We can either open this up, so although this is the floor, it's only around the edge, so we have loads of empty space, then the roof is all the way there, you can go upstairs, but it's only like a little balcony all the way around. We can sacrifice a level of this, so there's more space, which I really don't want to do, or, my personal favourite, we could add an extra stair here, and then just have this floor one lower. And I think that'll look really cool as well, especially if we have the stairs going all the way around. Oh yeah, that would look awesome. So the bottom floor is like one giant basin. Yes, that's what we're doing. But that is for when we start doing the innards of the building, which as you can see are not even started yet, except for this floor. Now, how far do we want to extend this? I think this is only going to be extended one further. So, to here. Then we have this level as the roof again. And that's going to be just a mirror of the front. Okay, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. just until I can think of something else to do here, because it looks really, really flat compared with the rest of the design. That looks way better, just adding that. And yeah, that's not permanent, don't worry. I'll be doing something else with that, but I just wanted to see it looking a bit more designed. That's a bit out of nowhere now, purely because of this. It's okay over here, because that is in the way. I mean, we could extend this over here. That would solve so many of my problems. It'd make it look way more natural, but I think I just need to do something different with it. And honestly, I am really running out of time now, but I can safely say I am really happy with how this has turned out. It just has a few teething problems. For instance, I'm still not 100% sure about this window. I could just bring that back up. That'll take moments, so I can always change my mind there. Tell me what you think about that in the comments. And yeah, still really happy with it though. For our first build, I'm okay with this. I am. So for now, I'm afraid I am all out of time for today's episode. It's getting very late in the day and my throat is closing up. So, in the next video, all I'm going to be doing is focusing on the manor, absolutely nothing else. We will be finishing the skeleton at very least, and hopefully get some work done on the inside as well. Yeah, I am very happy with that. So if you have enjoyed the video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Minecraft is a series you wish to see continued in the future. And once again, a huge thank you to all the support I've been getting so far. I was terrified about starting a Minecraft series on the channel. I thought it might hurt the channel, but it seems like it's popular enough, and I can only say thank you so many times. Thank you, and goodbye. Yeah, maybe that does need to come up. Either way, happy. Goodbye.